your sister's warned me off you. She says you're a womanizer. He's like, look, I used to be, but I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. And she's like, well, don't take this the wrong way, Zane. Not up for being your experiment to see if you can do it. Hi, this is Cass from Aussie Cass Plays, and welcome to part 15 of my crime sorority challenge. As you can see, after a beautiful vacation in Sorority where it was sunny and occasionally monsoon thunderstorms, we are back in gloomy old Brightchester. For those of you who haven't seen it yet, I recommend going and watching the little montage that I posted. It's only 2 or 3 minutes. It's basically a sort of snapshot of the holiday. The things that I showed you guys in the snapshot are the things the Sims did. A lot of it autonomously. Like Shana, it turned out, who knew? She was an obsessive beachcomber. Like every time I left her idle, she'd comb the beach looking for shells. Maya did genuinely autonomously go off and meet a dolphin. And I was like, what? So see what I mean? She's got like an inventory full of seashells and like a beach towel she found and a rainbow fish that she found that I mounted because it was disgusting. But I also figured rainbow fish is very on brand for Shana, so we'll put that up. Giovanna did a lot of meditation. That was basically her thing. And Addison did meet a hot boy. I'll just give you guys an overview. It was kind of like a vacation fling. I don't know if anything will come of it. His name is Michael Staples. Oh my God, it's Harvest Fest. What even? I don't want to do Harvest Fest. He's a surfer. He was at Sulani with his 2 mates. All of them are broski types. This was the one she met. It's unfortunate he was the one with the same colour hair as her because I do feel a little bit like in that video. Kind of looked like she was making out with her sibling, which is gross. But only from a hair colour point of view. They don't really have any other features in common. I actually wanted to just tell you guys, give you a quick overview of how the holiday went. And then we're actually going to switch households because today we're going to do Alex and Ashley's birthday. I'm also going to age up Lily and any members of Alex's gang that are not already elders, because they all should be. We're almost at the kind of passing of the crime lord guard, so Alex has yet to name a successor. Oh, what did you do, Giovanna? Oh my God, we were just gone for 4 days. How has the entire kitchen exploded? Oh, the other thing I forgot to tell you guys, Maya has spent a lot of time making friends. She just needs to get level 10 Christmas kill and she'll have finished Friend of the World. But more importantly for us, for this challenge, she has a pristine reputation. Now, one of the requirements I had set for Maya in particular for her role as the face / I forget what I call it, like the PR rep for the sorority. She's the face from a crime point of view. She needs to throw a charity benefit party. So we're obviously going to do that imminently. I might do it just before graduation. We've got to do that yet. We've thrown all the parties we need to other than the charity benefit party. And I think that's everything I needed to... Oh, look at the puppy dog. I don't know why it zoomed in on that, but it did. That's pretty much what I need to catch you guys up on. Now, I am thinking, and let me know if you think I am bonkers, instead of doing 2 units, like having 2 more weeks, doing 2 units each. They've got 4 left they need to do. We could have all of them do as a challenge, because I think other than my glitches that I was having with Slice of Life, I feel like, not to brag, but I feel like I've been pretty on top of this challenge. Kind of want to take it up a notch. And I don't want to do 3 and then have 1, because that would be really annoying. But I could take it up to 4. So that would actually finish us off. We'd have a week left. The gameplay for that last week might kill me. I kind of want to do it. Let me know what you think of that idea. I wanted to re-enroll them in this part. I'm going to re-enroll them for 4 each. And in the comments, let me know what you think of the idea. I won't be able to do anything about what you think, but if you think I'm an idiot, that would be good to know. Just be nice. I mean, I would like to see how many of these girls I could get to have honours at the end. Most of them are on an A average GPA at the moment, or A minus maybe. I think they just need to be in the A range to get an honours degree. And I just think it would be really interesting to see if I can do it. Now, I'm going to switch across to Alex's household. He's going to throw the event because he knows everyone I want to invite. I've taken him around and the couple of Sims he didn't know, like he didn't know Tara. He actually didn't know Carissa's kid. There was a few. All right, you guys, before we get started, I downloaded this lot from the gallery. It's called Function House and it's by Wardy15, Wardey 15. Now, I did make a few little changes, mainly because this was set up for a wedding in here, so I just changed it. They've rearranged everything because it's been hired for a function hall, and that is how function halls work. By the way, a little bit of news. Little Cassidy here. little bit pregnant. This is Addison's future sister-in-law. She is engaged, like her and Jason just got engaged. There's a limit to how much I'm going to be able to control these Sims. I mean, you guys know what it's like, right? Every time you try and have an event that is this many Sims. Oh, Addison, sweetie, you need to get into your formal wear. We have the beautiful Carissa, the most deadly Sim here, getting herself a drink, I assume. Addison's come to rock out, and so has Shana, which is great. Look at them all, my girls. They're all so tanned. They all got tans at the beach, every single one of them. Look at Maya. She's the one I think it's the most striking on because she's so pale normally. Now, I am going to age them up very quickly, because I don't want the party to end before they've had a chance. Now, Carissa actually should be an elder, but as previously discussed, she's gotten some kind of plastic surgery. We're going to start with the beautiful Ashley. I am going to watch these guys age up. I am very fond of these Sims. I kind of want to get it done fast because I want to have Zane talk to Tara. That's my other agenda for this party. Happy birthday, Ashley, you beautiful queen. Ashley's going to rule the world. I mean, probably not. She may have left it a bit late. Oh, look at her with her frosty locks. Zane, you're close. Add candles. I need it to be someone I can control. This over here is, in fact, she should probably almost be a teen now. This is Natasha, and this is Nadia and Ashley's daughter, born via the miracles of science. We also have little Kayla running around somewhere, and also Amber, who is Alex's daughter. Alex is just like, out of the way, son, I've got serious blowing business to do here. Zane's like, that's what she said. Because he's just that mature. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Oh, don't you start raining. We are under shelter here. This is actually undercover. I deliberately picked this lot. Oh, very slightly out from undercover. Oh, well, I was going to say I picked this lot specifically so that we would be undercover. All right, hang on. I have to have a quick look at beautiful Alex. You were a wonderful criminal empire leader, my boy. You can tell where, well, all three girls, Addison, Maya, and Giovanna, all got their face shape from him. And Jason did too. Zane got his face shape from his mum. So he was the only lucky one who avoided the Michaela chin problems. Now, we've got that on there. And Lily, my beautiful lady. It's time to blow out the candles. Ashley's giving Addison a hug. It's so good to see these guys all together. Oh, she looks like she's been hitting the sauce. Beautiful lady. I did give her an outfit makeover too. And in fact, with... Oh, they're being so loud. I gave both Alex and Lily outfit makeovers to make them a little bit more elder appropriate. Oh, Natasha, she's so mad. She's like, I hate family gatherings. Look at her. She's so beautiful. Let's actually just do this one. I feel like that's probably enough. And fill fountain with cheese. I've literally never used this item. Like this middle bit. I've used the table. So, oh, look at everyone actually sitting down. Now he's not hungry, but I'm going to get him to sit here. Jason, move your butt. Your brother has his eye on that seat and will not share it. So he's like, hi, we'll brighten her day. And the other two girls at the table are like, uh-huh. Now she knows from Shana that Zane is interested in her. This is super awkward though, because Shana, that's a thing that happened. Shana doesn't care. And I think Tara knows Shana doesn't care. Look at little Kayla going around giving her aunties hugs. Oh my gosh. You wouldn't know. She's Carissa's daughter, I'm just saying. I gave her the mean trait. She's not outright evil yet. She hasn't had Michaela wrecking her. I want him to... Hopefully she's still here somewhere. Little baby. So this is Zane's daughter. Now, these guys get on reasonably well. Let's give her a cuddle. And then I want to see if I can talk up. And then we'll talk up Amber. Because that should get them to meet each other, which is my goal. Tara, come back. Oh, I got a sentiment. I'm actually surprised he gets on as well with his daughter as the game is telling me that they get on. They're in the good friends category, which is surprising, right? Because Zane's not the most attentive parent. She's like, okay, Dad, peace out. I'm going to go play. Maya and Kayla seem to be getting on really well. He's like, you should meet her. She's great. And she's like, wow, I'd love to get to know her. So now Tara, autonomously, in theory, should go and find Amber, but she's not doing it. So that's great. Is it because Amber's out playing in the rain? I mean, I understand that. Now, what I'm going to do, going to attempt to switch households. This could be a disaster. I feel like the whole party is going to pack up and leave. All right, we have successfully transferred across. So, everyone's getting ready to go. I've actually just had Sakina change the music because she was getting well mad about it. She was like, nah, this is how I'm going to get her to know, how's school? I'm making awkward conversation. This is not Tara's strong suit. I'm not going to lie. She's giving it a shot. And Zane's watching all of this and thinking, I really like this girl. I'm actually going to take these two to a cafe or something, like just somewhere else, because it's not working. So he's like, hey, do you want to kick on somewhere else? So they do have to get Amber home. Lottie dropped Amber off, but then I think one of the others, Shana or someone, will be like, oh, I'll take care of it, it's fine. Probably Maya. Maya and Giovanna are like, look, don't worry about it, Zane, we'll drop her off. Addison is not very happy with this situation. She can clearly see them making eyes at each other, and then off screen, Maya's having a conversation with Addison about, look, you have to let Tara make her own mistakes. You've warned her. And Addison's like, yeah, but if Zane breaks her heart, I'm going to have to murder him. So they're going to come sit here. Beautiful view, that city smog. So he's basically saying to her, look, I really like you and I want to see more of you. And she's saying, look, your sister's warned me off you. She says you're a womanizer. And he's a bit offended by that. But he's also having to admit that it's kind of true. He's like, look, I used to be, but I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. And she's like, well, don't take this the wrong way, Zane. Not up for being your experiment to see if you can do it. If you want to see more of me, I'm not averse to that. On the surface of things, you look like you'd be a good package and a lot of fun. But I'm not up for being cheated on. And if you cheat on me, I'll destroy you. And also, you said you were kind of still seeing Amber's mum, so I kind of need you to take care of that before I'm willing to commit to anything. So she's being pretty blunt about it. The thing is that Zane's like, well, wanting to maybe give it a try. They could do really bad karaoke together. I'm sorry for what is about to happen to you. It's Henry Halls! That's her brother! That's awkward. It's like, hey, what's up, sis? She's like, hi, Henry. She's now feeling really self-conscious because her brother's here. Oh, she's very bad. Oh, so's he. Oh, I don't think I can watch this up close. It's adorable, but I can't. Henry, this is just too weird. Go away. He's like, hey, sister, how you going? I'm bored. And she's like, I don't care. Oh my God. No, go away. I will destroy you all. I will shift click you and make you not exist. I can't do that to Henry. This lady, though, she's fair game. Right. So Zane's going to go visit Lottie and break up with her. He's still not in a relationship with Tara. She's setting expectations up front. I mean, you can't criticize her for that. So it turns out Amber hadn't actually made it home yet. So I guess Maya was kicking on with the small child. So I've had him come home with Amber, like he's messaged Maya and said, do you need me to come and get her? I'm going to have him put Amber to bed. He's like, come on, honey. It's pretty late. Oh, there's a fire! Are you kidding me? Lottie's discovered the fire. Well, Lottie clearly started the fire, didn't she? We didn't start the fire. Lottie did. Lottie's just come tearing out like, oh my God, the stove's on fire. Thank God you're here. He's like, it's all right. I'll take care of it. I'm going to run straight through the door. All right. I don't know if I can replace these. I feel like I can't because we're not in the household. Now, this house Alex bought as Zane's child support for life. So Lottie was given a house. So she's going to have to pay for that on her own. He's like, look at me, I put the fire out. Come on, the fire's out. She's like, are you sure, Daddy? Yeah, I'm sure, honey. Come on. You've had a big night. She's probably asleep on her feet. This is one of those times I expect he'd actually be carrying her into her room because there's no way, at 2:30 in the morning, a little girl, I mean, she's late end of primary school, but he's a pretty buff fella, so I feel like he could carry an 11-year-old. So tuck her in. Oh, he's like, good night. That's so cute. Lottie, we need to have a conversation. She's probably still outside somewhere panicking. I do love this little house. I got it from the gallery, but I gave it a complete makeover in her style. She genuinely seems to have left. Yeah, she went a long way away. Looks like she's coming back. Wow. When she ran, she really ran. She was like, fire, I'm out of here. She must be scared of fire or something. So he's going to tell her about how amazing he was at putting out the fire. Please don't kiss her. Hello. What did I say? It's because they have a really high romance still. That's why we're here. It's like, hey, don't worry about it. Amber's asleep. It's under control. He's like, look, we've had a little bit of what I would describe as strategic ambiguity in our relationship. And she's like, what do you mean? He's like, well, we sometimes have a little bit of mummy-daddy time. She's like, you want to have some mummy-daddy time right now? And he's like, no, stop it. I came over here to say, I think we need to stop. Look, there's someone I really like. I'm really interested in her. I can't keep doing this with you. I can't keep coming over here when Amber's asleep and then woohooing. And she's like, you like it. And he's like, I know I do, but sometimes I want a little bit more than just a little bit of happy fun time in the sheets. And she's like, yeah, okay, I can respect that. I mean, she took that pretty well. For the record, you know what? You're not the only person I have happy fun time with. And he's like, that's what I love about you, Lottie, but no, don't you flirt with her. Stop it. No, stop it. I'm going to choose to interpret that as a non-romantic. See, now I have to have them asked to just be friends again. Stop it. Enthuse about space. Think about non-romantic things. Was it the part where she said happy fun time in the sheets? I'm sorry, Zane. Tell her a knock-knock joke. And he still wants to kiss her, like it's appearing in his... No, stop. Ask to just be friends. He's like, no, I mean it. Because she tried to kiss him and she's like, oh, you're serious? He's like, yeah, I'm serious. Stop having a suggestive conversation. I'm going to send him home. He can't be trusted. Oh my God, he's flirting again. Stop. Fresh and frisky. From attempting romance in clean surroundings. Stop it. I'm taking that off. No flirty moodlets for you. Go home. I can't believe how badly that went. I'm going to go back to the sorority house because I'm going to re-enroll the girls. So I can show you guys my insanity of enrolling them in 4. I feel like this part's jumped around a heap. Sorry about that. Fortunately, I wasn't in their household when Harvest Fest ended, so hopefully none of them are feeling sad. So Alex has dropped by because he's like, I'm sorry I didn't get much chance to talk to you at the party. And she's like, hey, no, it's fine. You were really busy. You're looking amazing, by the way. And it's like, yeah, I'm still feeling pretty good, but, my knees aren't what they used to be. It's a bit harder to run. I noticed that she had Dare Streak as an activity just then. No one wants to see their dad naked. So she's like, well, maybe if you stay on top of your fitness. And he's like, honey, do I look like I don't stay on top of my fitness? I just find that things like swimming work better for me these days. But what I wanted to talk to you about when I'm going to retire. She's like, Dad, you're never going to retire. He's like, well, I am thinking about when it's time to hand on the baton to my children, so your mother and I can maybe retire to a condo at the beach. All your photos that you guys took when you were on holidays really made us start to think. And then we could be closer to Jason and Cassidy for when Cassidy gives birth. And she's like, well, what are you thinking? And Maya's come in and I'm like, hi, Dad. He's not a great sim. He's a horrible sim. It was a lot of fun to play though. He really has neglected his other 2 daughters. Look at his relationship with Giovanna. She's long-term resented him for neglecting her. I guess Giovanna out of the 2 girls he had illegitimately, Maya was at least raised by her own mother, whereas Giovanna's mother didn't want her father didn't want her, and it was actually her aunt and her aunt's girlfriend that raised her. So I feel like I can see why Giovanna feels that way. So sorry about that. What did you want to talk about? And he's like, well, I have been debating in my mind who would be best placed to lead the Fixers. And I know you've got your own thing and you were very determined when you left for uni that this sorority was going to be, it wasn't part of the Fixers, you wanted to do your own thing. I get that, and I've tried to respect that, and I've tried to stay out of the way. But do you intend that to be your plan going forward? Is your plan that the Kappa Beta girls will become their own gang? And she's like, well, I'm not setting up a rival gang to you guys. And he's like, no, but the Fixers. And she's like, well, does it matter what it's called? He's wearing his little club outfit. That's his club jacket and everything. He's like, well, don't underestimate the value of branding. I'm not saying you got to wear my old jacket here. She's like, are you asking me if I'm taking over the Fixers? And he's like, well, I'm asking you if you'd be interested. Because obviously I have to make some... Oh, we have had big freeze. So he's basically saying, look, I'm asking if you'd be interested, because if you're not, then I'll pass on the fixes to Zane. All I ask is that I don't want to see a gang war between the Kappa Beta girls and the fixers. And she's like, well, that would never happen. He's like, well, you know, sibling rivalry has the start of an epic tale of betrayal. And she's like, well, I would be honoured to take on the fixers' turf and responsibilities. Obviously, you know, there's like the gym and all of the houses he owns and all that kind of stuff, and the shop. She's not committing to keeping the name though. Well, Maya's here, like, they're talking about crime. I'm not comfortable about this. They're bonding over a game of ping pong. I'm going to skip ahead to after classes are done for the day, and then I'll re-enroll everybody. All right, I've done it. God help me. All right, let's drag this up. So starting with Sakina, she's got painting, photography, and piano. I thought I gave each of them an elective because they're doing 4. Only 1 exam. So that means she's got 3 classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Cool. I might just have to get them to live on, like, at the actual campus. Just live there, we'll put tents. That way they won't have to run as far. So Tara has comedy, fitness, comedy, and I thought she could do piano with Sakina. So I was like, that's cute. So we've got mischief, fitness, and acting. Sadly, the mischief ones are mandatory, and she already is mischief 10. Oh, hang on, I was going to check the days. Tara's also got 3 classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and so does Addison. Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to be our nightmare days. So her elective is acting, which is obviously Tara's main degree. I was trying to think of something that would be useful for a future gang leader, and I thought acting. I have the poker face on, you know. This is obviously Shana. Charisma, research and debate, and photography. Then we've got Maya over here, who's got 2 charismas, a logic, and cross stitch, because it's the most Maya class I can imagine. All of them only have 1 exam. Giovanna's is obviously glitching a little because she has not done all of these things. So she also, oh no, she's got a split. So she's got 2 and 2. Brightchester has more sensible scheduling than Foxbury, obviously. So she's doing handiness, rocket science, and wellness. Thankfully, it was available. I really wanted her to do wellness. Tuesdays in particular are going to suck. Oh, prank day. Thank you for me checking the calendar. I hate prank day. They all have classes every day, but on Tuesdays, a wall of classes. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, what have I done to myself? Okay, I'm going to end this one here. They're going to spend most of the weekend doing term papers and presentations, so I probably won't record that. I'm going to wrap this one up here. Hopefully you've enjoyed. It was great to see little Alex and Ashley and Lily all be all elders now. Oh my goodness. We're almost at the passing of the baton. I've been pondering what to do next. I feel like I kind of want to follow these girls, but I feel like even if they're all in the same gang, their stories may be going to diverge a little. I might do like a short little 2-3 part series for each of them as they go to different households, or, you know, if they get into a romance, if they don't, that kind of thing. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Alternatively, if you have any crime appropriate challenges that I haven't already done, I'd love to hear about it, because I've done some Googling and I couldn't find any. That's why I made up Crime Sorority, because it was just Criminal Empire and nothing else. I'd love to hear your suggestions. I'm going to wrap this part up here. Love Giovanna's already started her homework. Bless her cotton socks. If you have enjoyed, please like and subscribe. You know the drill. Don't forget to wash your hands. And I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.